is going on here, Sonny?
What's going on, boys?
Gary, he's back
What's happening?
with a brand new hat.
Oh, it's dirty as well.
What are you doing? I didn't say to work on this.
Yeah.
It's snug.
I forgot. I was stripping the interior, getting ready for the full cage.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Down a grubby 21 fab, pick up the 34, drop this up at the same time.
that's it.
So completely stripped that ass. Getting serious now, Sonny. So what, are we pulling the motor or?
I don't think so.
Don't think so, leave it for him and pull it out later. It's fucking nasty, look at it.
This thing has aircon as well.
Oh damn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nasty. Look at it. Who does this? Anyway,
Oh, we give it one final.
just everything about this
hurrah.
car's nasty. Yeah, that's it. Those seats, everything. What happened? Make sure you keep the aircon. Need that for FD.
The adjustment won't work.
Ah! It's all gone.
Where'd it go?
Put it back. Put it back.
No, I'll put it back in now. Let's drive.
Keep it right! Oh, I farted. Back down to the Reet factory with all the Reets today. It's all happening. Gary Martin pulling the shat out of the Wagz. Pretty much done. Pretty close.
Still gonna do the wiring.
And then the motor. Ha! So that's all happening. And then the S13. Nug 33 is all done. A bit more to do on the S13 and yeah. Spread them legs.
Alrighty, so I've got the interior pretty much all gutted now. And now we just got some dry ice here on the sound deadening. You can hear it cracking. Sounds and looks super nice. Listen to it. Crack. There we go. I'll give it a couple minutes and I'll start attacking it with a hammer. So it's been about 5-10 minutes now. It stopped cracking. So move it out of the way. Give her a bit of the God damn. Stuff's sure is really good. Very much. Get the rubber bits off. Look at that. Might get the crowbar or screwdriver for that one. But wow, that still worked really good. I'll mainly focus on those areas.
The boys. Gary's got the sound deadening. Sorry, not sound deadening, the dry ice. Getting the sound deadening out, the old trick. So did you already explain it? So if you're wondering how this works, you just pile a bit of dry ice, get spots real cold, and this sound deadening, it's like some resiny stuff. So you basically just smack it after it's freezing, and it ends up all cracking and coming off nice and clean, instead of if you try and chip it off with a chisel like some retards do. Oh, cool. and it just leaves you with like shed everywhere, and obviously dents everywhere too from trying to smack it off. Does not come off very nicely. But yeah, dry ice tricks. Let's get it done. This car's almost finished, and then motor out tomorrow, and I'm pretty much going to swap it over with the 34. Pick the 34 up and drop this off for the full FIA spec cage, and then bring it back for Barra fangs, and got to piece together some bits and pieces for it and get this build getting a bit more serious.
I feel myself doing the old snackaroonie.
Very close to being done, just final clean up. And look what we found. Monies. Literally paid the car off in cleaning her up. That's a win-win situation. Towing the Wagz in, get this motor out. Just SRT things. Go, Bobbert. Put your window down. Hang out, hang out. Yeah. Pull the dog. I think where it breaks or sees or something in the dog, so it makes it a bastard. Low rider. Keep going. You good? Just go straight. Oh, Corona. Yeah. That'll do. On gear. Come back. Back her up. Yeah. That's a dig it. Carrying updates. Corey been smashing it with getting the motor out and everything else. Cam did a good job getting the whole interior out yesterday, and we team worked it just before the end of the day, getting all the sound deadening done. And so yeah, wiring and ECUs, all that. So everything's disconnected, ready to pull out. And then I was like, well, instead of struggling getting it out, may as well cut the rad support. Makes life easier, and also going in and out with the Barra, because probably have to do it multiple times to get it all spot on. And we want to obviously clean up the bay and everything, and yeah, many things. But one thing I'd like to show you guys is this gangster import grill, which luckily enough I found after ages for searching. A nice clean one. The one on the old Wagon has seen better days. The old 1JZ Wagz. This one's like brand new. I reckon I like hot glued the old one back together like 20 times, and then ended up getting cut for a Series 3 front, the slanty front. But I'm all about the square front on the Wagons, I reckon. So that's what I'm repping. So they're pretty much to suit the Series 1 fronts. That's an import Japanese grill, sorry, if you didn't know. I think it's for the Passage, the pillarless R31s from Japan, and they're gangster. And the Wagons, I think, had them.
HR31s, aren't they?
Yeah, I think HR31s and Passage. No, I think it's actually just Wagons, and the 4-door ones in Japan came with those grills.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I think HR31 was different, and they normally had the slanty boy fronts. Anyway, let's cut this shot out, and I think we might, if we've got, well, I reckon we'll have time. Might even be able to test fit the Barra in there. What do you reckon, Corey?
See how it sits. See what it's going to look like.
Yeah, for sure. And then we'll load her up and pick up the 34 and bring him this to start the gangster cage. That's it. Motor out. This nasty boy. These extractors were leaking so bad. Look at them. They're like black and nasty. It's like oil coming out of this thing. Maybe we'll save it for a 25-30 conversion or something in something Kang. Let us know. But Corey's just jacking her up, and I'm gonna have a look at the K-frame because I've hit up Stewie from McCostal, and he's going to do a custom K-frame for us. Well, not custom, I'm pretty sure S13 fits in, but we've just got to check measurements, make sure it's all the same, so we can use it with his complete setup of LCAs, caster, knuckles, pretty much everything. The whole front end will be a Costal for all the gangster Wisefab sort of locks. Sorry, I can't say that word. Stewie will get upset. So the Costal is way better. Solid as hell. But keen as to chuck his kit in that. I'm also going to get, going to try out his, only heard good things about his knuckle, just the bolt-in kits that he does for our chassis. Just they're sort of like a roll center correction plus all these adjustments in lock, and they seem to be nice, snappy, nice feeling boys. So I'm going to chuck that in the 34. Anyway, let's get some measurements done, and then we're going to do something gangster.
Corey! Move your foot out the way, you
Okay. Okay, I
can't feel my foot!
Okay, I got my safety boots on.
What do you need them for?
Thank you, sir.
Now put your foot back there.
Yeah, let's keep measuring things. It looks like that chassis is different. These are about 170 hole centers. The chassis, same difference apart, the rails, so yeah. Basically, S chassis is 140 mil for the K-frame bolts. So I'll probably just be able to get them to send out a blank, and you can drill them ourselves, or even with some pilot holes with a few different measurements, and we can get it all precise like. Even move the whole K-frame forward for binding issue things, but we'll figure it out. So next, we've got these beauties from the RB factory. So thank you guys for doing this for me. So it saves us a lot of work. These are Barra mounts to R31 into R31. So that's mint. I had no idea. I was like going through their website for other stuff and just saw these and I was like, why would I not get that? And I got it. So let's see if this bad boy fits in this shat boy. We'll get that shat ass off there first. Just drop it. Badash! Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah, Cletus. Engine mounts on. Just got the shatty old rubber mounts. I'll do the job for testing purposes. And she be rude. Forgot to mention, this is all the mass weight of the sound deadening that we removed yesterday. And there's many other things that help with making these things light. And surprisingly, these are a very light chassis. I'm going to see if I can go past the weighbridge on the way to the cage to see how much it weighs with nothing in it. It'll be very interesting. Hopefully I can do that, and then we'll weigh it after the cage, and then with the motor in it maybe, or when it's all done. Because I remember with the 1J, old mate Alex from Speed Tech did a weighing of the car, and I think it was around 1100, 1200 with everything in it, and it had a really good balance. So it was like I can't remember what it was, 70-30 or 60-40. I don't know. He said something about it was really well balanced. I have to double check with him, but. Yeah, I just found it really one of the best drift chassis, as ugly as they are. So ugly, but once you make them fat and slammed, everything looks good. So yeah, they just nicely balanced. Once you got the right brakes and knuckles, they handle really well. They dive really well, pull up really well. The live axle diff's indestructible in these, so I'm going to be running the same thing or maybe upgrade to 9-inch. I'm going to have a sick gearbox behind this that will release soon. But yeah, this build's going to be so gangster. And still not even decided on the motor, but Barra they're just a powerhouse. I just don't know how they go drifting, so we'll see what happens. Yeah. Let's get her in, son. There you go. There you go, Cletus. She's in. Look at that. It's hitting on there, so we kept the engine stand bang on, so it's hitting that a bit. But it's pretty good. It's pretty nice in there. Got bulk room for turb ski, bulk room for inlet ski. No room for sway bars, which is fine because I probably wasn't going to run it anyway. And not much room for radiator. But we're going to go, most likely, I'm not sure how it works with the Wagon with the rear mount radiator. And venting, but I was thinking of doing that, or you can just move it forward, not the end of the world.
We'll just put a chute on the roof.
Put the radiator on the roof?
No,
okay.
Put a chute through. Put a chute through the roof.
Oh
and
yeah.
Just like some vents out the bloody.
But there you go. She's sitting on some mounts. We could always make new ones a bit lower. Depending how Stewie's K-frame is all adjustable too, so it's got all different slots for every areas. So, but yeah, it looks kind of weird, but also looks kind of kang.
So the red matches the red.
How does the front work? It's like, I think it's sitting back on a funny angle, hence that sitting up there. But it's supposed to be able to sit under the bonnet. But yeah, gangster.
It's on a pretty gangster lean backwards.
It's all about that. It's all about that gangster lean. All right, let's pull it back out and get this thing on the trailer. Oh, Wagz all loaded up. Off the cage stangs. And I have to say, Corey, or fucking Cletus, was just moving the nug in, and I have to say Dale that did the cut and polish did an absolutely amazing job in the sun. God damn, it almost looks like a midnight purple, that candy pearl, and he actually put a fresh clear over the bumper because the bumper was letting it down, and now it looks amazing. Yeah, just look at it in the sun, it like reflects all the carrying colours. Loving it. Loving it. We're here, back down 21 fab, pick up the 3/4, drop the Wagz off. How you going, Sonny?
Good mate, good.
That's good.
There's one car done.
Don't you?
Really?
Oh, that's the ticket. Oh, you could have got them all back in. It's all about the taxi, but
Never done one.
well, you did pretty well for not doing one before. The height looks good, everything. So you put the harnesses around there.
It's good for like our sort of height.
Nice bolt-in boy.
31.
Ripper. Just walked up to Grubby's house to his S14 to have a quick look-see of what I'm going to be getting in the wagon. So it's a 8-point FIA cage with obviously, yeah, just the way he's done it is really nice. All the X's everywhere and the sort of V in the side intrusion. I haven't actually seen them like that. I think the old wagon came down probably a bit higher and was like flat and maybe back up. I can't remember. But this is basically what we're going for, and also through to the firewall to the strut towers, just so if I do bin it, it's not the shell gone. You can sort of save them, and yeah, it's full legit. So it actually comes to a V. You might not be able to see. There's another pipe that goes down through there. But yeah, this car's immaculate S14 with 1J, and I really like the way he's done these clean fittings on the front for the tube front end. Not actually going to go tube front yet. We decided we'll get the motor in, do all testings, even leave the tubs. I don't even have tubs in the wagon, but we'll do all testing, see how the lock and everything else goes, and then figure out doing maybe tube front end later. But yeah, just have a nice look-see. Do the, what do you call these things again? The gussets for the
Dimple dice.
Nah, the actual gusset itself. Is that just called a gusset?
Gusset.
Yeah. So it's all about the dimple die gusset. Oh, Corona. And hay fever's cooking me today. I like these ones too. The main hoop gasket. There you go, so full Digo spec. Huh?
You can't have them.
You're gonna make it. Like extra long ones, like 600mm long one. Oh. But yeah, so nice. I like white too. I did white on that first wagon. I'm not sure if I can do it again. It gets dirty though, that's the only thing.
Yeah, this is dirty as fuck already.
Dirty boy. But yeah, let's get this nug off the trailer. You look good in that. You look good in that thing. That's it. Oh yeah. That's the ticket. Just gotta get the 34 out. You beast. Big boy. Switcheroos. 31 in. 34 out. Load her up. And let's get home. And that's it. All loaded up. Thanks for watching, cunnies. I'm out of here.